Hello and welcome back to WEBBY Explores. We're going to continue along the River Tame today. I think this is part 3. Just across the road from where I finished last time, just to quickly show you Hamstead Railway Station. Right, we finished just over there last time, so let's get back over and carry on exploring the Tame. Yep, this is where we was. I think that's the old Walsall Road. There's the Welcome to Birmingham sign. We came from down here in the last video and we're going to head back down here because we're going to show you now the river that we're following. It's a grey Sunday morning. I usually go walking on a Saturday, but it was raining on and off yesterday, so I stayed home and did a little bit of decorating instead. So there she is. Oh hey, let's not be sexist. The River Tame. And there is Hamstead playing fields. So there's the bridge that I was just walked across. I just stood there. We looked across onto the Tame and we've walked along. We came from that way last time and we walked along here and we finished just up there. So today we're going to follow the Tame, which runs through here. Hamstead playing fields. It's a grey day. Come to the end of Hamstead playing fields. We've got this lovely old bridge which I just filmed, which I presumed was once the road. The road's now just over there, Hamstead Hill I think the road is. Yeah, I just filmed that bridge. It's now just a footpath. We've got a Greggs over there, a Lidl and some other stuff, and there's a pub here and a little car park where I've just parked the car next to this park. So we're going to continue now, cross the road and pick up the path on the other side. Like I say, there's a nice little car park there. So this is where the path comes out. We've got a crossing and we continue across the road. So we cross the road and we continue along this path. Not sure where we are, don't know this area too well. Somewhere between Hamstead and Perry Barr. I think the river's just coming back into view over there. So let's continue along the Tame Way. Oh, just saw a sign there, that's what I put the camera on for, saying the Tame Way. That's the second one I've seen whilst following this. I don't think it's a route anymore. Maybe it was a once signposted route, but I've only seen 2 signs for it so far and they look pretty old. So let's crack on following the River Tame. path under this railway bridge, up a couple of steps with a handy little bike ramp. Push your bike up, and we're at the very far end of Perry Barr Plainfields, or Perry Barr Park, as it says on the map. So let's continue through the park and stick near the river. Big old park. We're just sticking to the river. I did see another sign back there, little stump, just about make out the words Tame Way. So this was a route, or it still is. I've never heard of it, I've never seen it, I haven't seen it on the maps. But if you want to see this park, we're in a bit better weather and explore the park more, check out one of my subscribers' videos, Ages Out and About. He was here a couple of days ago, well, it might have been a while back, but he put a video up a couple of days ago of this park, and it was a much sunnier day. I'll put a link to that video in the description of this one. So we followed the river along, and I'm going to continue that way in a moment. But from that bridge, I saw a bridge over here. I wanted to come and have a quick look. I thought, is that another river? What is it? Let's go and have a look. So this must be the entrance, one of the entrances to the park, the main one where you can drive on to the car park, which is just over there. This looks like a little man-made circular, I don't know what you call it, canal. Two little bridges go over there. Maybe it was a boating thing once, I don't know. Have a look when we get home, or maybe you know. If you do, you could drop it in the comments. I bet this is a lovely park in the summer. Now I'm here, I thought I might as well do a little lap of this structure, water feature. do a little lap of that and get back onto the River Tame. Before we do get back to the Tame, I just spotted something else that I want to go and have a quick look at. Just down this path here. Hey, so I'm an idiot. I was over there about making my way back to the Tame, and on the corner of my eye I thought I saw like a little stone circle. I thought, oh, let's go and have a look. It's just some little hedgerows. But there is a nice little stream down there which heads back to that square water feature. So I can see something down there that makes me want to go and have a look, but no, you know what, once bitten, twice shy. Right, so this is where I left the River Tame, just to have a quick explore of the park. And I did notice this, there's a little notice board there, and another one of those signs. So Perry Barr's that way, which we'll be heading in a moment, and we have just came from Hamstead, just walked from Hamstead. No, there's not one on there. Some of these have got the Tame Way written down that it has. There we are, look, you can just about see it. Tame Way. Perry Hall Plainfields Reservoir. Oh, was this once a reservoir then? You couldn't really see that little notice board with the rain on it, but I just had a quick read. And you can see the embankments all around there. But this, when the river floods, is like a little overflow. To stop the houses further along and properties flooding, the water can escape, excess water can escape into the park. That's what I believe from the little bit that I read. So let's continue along the River Tame, on the Tame Way. We're leaving the main path that's heading away because I want to stick with the river, so we're going along this dirt embankment. So we followed the Tame, and it looks like we're about to leave Perry Barr Park. The park continues up that little corner there, and just we're going to leave here at this ramp and I think we'll lose the river for a bit now. Looked at this route on the map before I came out. I thought when I come to this bridge I was going to have to cross and follow that Regina Road, but it looks like you can actually. I thought this was all going to be fenced off. It looks like you can actually get onto the road of the one-stop shopping centre, so we'll head that way. Just come out onto the A34, and that's headed in towards Birmingham. One stop's to our right. Perry Barr train station's just up there. I don't know why I'm heading this way, that's not the way. And just the other side of these lights, we've just come out of there. Just the other side of the lights is the River Tame. So we'll go and have a quick look. That was a shopping centre, so it would be closed at certain times, but you can walk along that other road. I think it was Regina Close. So let's go and have a look at the Tame, and then we'll try and find it somewhere again. It was called Regina Drive, which brings you out. If I'd have walked that way along that road, it would have brought me out here, just the other side of the Tame, which is here. So I've crossed over the main A34 at Perry Barr, and we're gonna, you lose the Tame here, it runs in between all the buildings. So I'm gonna head this way and try and pick it up again a bit further on. And this is Perry Barr Greyhound Racing Track. Another place I've never been, and it's on the bucket list. Never been to the dogs, although a lot of people have said I've gone to the dogs. So I followed the main road, and I'm going to turn off now onto Holford Drive over there. I was going to continue along because the River Tame just crossed under this road, but it's right down there and then you can't really follow it, so we'll just be looking at a bridge. I might come back this way, that way. If I do, I'll film it. If not, we're going to carry on over there down Holford's, what was it? Drive. Holford's Drive. So we turn off Holford Drive onto Gavin Way, and we approach the end of Gavin Way, and these railings here are a familiar sight because this is the part that I visited from walking the Tame Valley Canal Part 3, which is also available on WEBBY's Walks, and I believe we are back by the Tame. Now it looks like that could be a pathway there. Don't think it is though, because I think it's just probably a cut through for some of the works on here. This is Tameside Drive. Now I came from there in the Tame Valley, from around there in the Tame Valley video, just to quickly have a look at the Tame, because that the canal does follow the river. So there we go. Now we're going to head this way this time. So I came from under there, and just under that bridge will be the Tame Valley Canal. I came from there last time. This time we're going to be walking alongside the Tame on Tameside Drive on this industrial park. If I forget the name of it, I'm sure it'll come on the bottom of the screen. So let's continue our adventure. I've walked a little bit further than I thought. The plan was just to get to where was it, Perry Barr today, but it looks like we're going a bit further. Come on. So we've just walked through the industrial park there, Holford Industrial Park, and we're heading out now. And we're going to be turning right on the main road and following the River Tame towards Aston in Birmingham. Now, the River Tame is about to leave us again as it goes under the road bridge just there, going off under there and away from us. Now, the best thing to do would be to go down there, which is Tame Drive or Tame Road, but I'm not going to bother. I'm going to go for a walk into Aston and we'll pick it up again a bit later on. You can't see the river that way anyway, so we'll continue straight on and go and have a look by Aston Villa. So we've just passed the Aston Villa ground. Don't know anything about football, not really a fan. And there's I think that's a hotel, is it? Holt. And here we have Aston Hall. Now I'm not going to visit Aston Hall today. Yeah, it is Aston Hall. But a friend of the channel, Aji, his Out and About channel, he visited the hall, and I'll put a link of that video in the description of this one. So you can check Aston Hall out there. we're going to continue and try and find the Tame again. We're just by the A38 M expressway. Getting distracted here away from the Tame. We've passed the Villa ground, we've passed Aston Hall, and we've just passed Aston Parish Church, and we're going to take a left here past the Aston Tavern, very Aston-y, and we're going to pass under the A38M, and we're going to go and find the River Tame again and finish this video off.
But somehow I still get through it, even though you know I'm clueless. Hop inside, let's get to it. Let's keep driving to this music, thinking about what I've been through, and sometimes I just can't get through it. My mind is kinda jaded, that drink, you know I'm faded, just feeling so underrated. This world so heavy weighing, but you know that I push back though. No breaks, I can't relax, no. All the time that I look back though, I always have my back though. Just keep on thinking about those better days, escape the pain.
So we came past the football ground to the church, took a left, went under the A38M. We're on Aston Hall Road now. We continued under the two low bridges and made our way, just heading straight along the road to here. And we're not far from the Tame, because my map is saying that somewhere here, I think it's between the fences, somewhere here there's a pathway which should take us to the river. So let's cross carefully and go and find that river. So this path between the two large industrial units should take us to Aston Reservoir, and we'll pick up the Tame, follow it to Spaghetti Junction, which is just at the other end of the reservoir, and that's where we'll be finishing this video, where a lot of canals in Birmingham meet. The Tame Valley Canal meets the Birmingham and Fazeley Canal and the Grand Union Canal. Well, here's Aston Reservoir. Never seen it before, well, never been this close to it before. Seen it from the motorway. So just at the back here should be the River Tame. Let's have a look. Break down my private, there's another way. Just keep on thinking about those better days. Escape the pain, trying to get away. Sometimes I wish that I could run away. Break down my private, there's another way. Just keep on thinking about those better days. Escape the pain, trying to get away. Sometimes I wish that I could run away. Break down my private, there's another way. Just keep on thinking about those better days. Escape the pain, trying to get away. Sometimes I wish So the River Tame is just down there, underneath Spaghetti Junction, and we're coming off now onto the A5217. I've just looked at it on the map and I forgot already. A5217 it says there. So this is the Lichfield Road, which heads back into Birmingham that way, and Aston train station, and I think it carries on literally towards the city centre. And this part here, where we're going to be finishing underneath Spaghetti, we should have a little canal junction. So this is Salford Junction, underneath Spaghetti Junction. Don't know if you can hear me with all the noise of the cars. There's the Tame Valley Canal. This is the Birmingham and Fazeley Canal. That way will take you into Birmingham city centre. There's the River Tame flowing underneath. We'll have a look at that in a second. And then just beyond there, that way takes you up towards Tamworth, Fazeley, and there's a right turn in there, which is the beginning of the Grand Union Canal, which heads up there towards London. So this is where we finish. I'll have to plan a route. That's a grand old bridge, isn't it? We've just walked over that. That was Lichfield Road. The Tame runs underneath there, then it runs underneath the Birmingham and Fazeley Canal there. So I don't know if you heard any of that. If you did, that's great. If not, I'll have to re-edit it. So there's the River Tame, and it continues off that way somewhere under the next canal, under the Grand Union. Look over there, and that's where we'll continue from here, if I can plan a route from here. If not, this could be the very end. Well, I plan to do some of the earlier parts of the Tame a bit later on. So yeah, this is where my Grand Union Canal video starts, from here. My Tame video canals finish here, and my Birmingham and Fazeley canals pass through here. It's very wet, getting dripped on. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video and explore, and please give us a like if you've enjoyed. Maybe subscribe for more, and yeah, we'll be back soon with another walking video. There's one a week. Here's the Grand Union. I might as well show it, you know, we're here. There's the Grand Union, the very beginning or the very end, and this canal heads from here to London. I have been walking that. I've got I'm not sure what I've got to. I've passed Leamington Spa. So there's the Tame once again, heading off towards Tamworth, I think. Anyway, like I said, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon in another walking video. Ta-ra a bit. Not sure what I've got to. I've passed Leamington Spa. There's the bridge that I was just stood on. Start there again.